Um, so, can't see me well at all. But, not really sure what I'm doing. I guess this is gonna be a rant about work because I'm sick of lots of things that are happening at work. And I can't see me that well. I'm sorry. Never done one of these before. And I'm a little tipsy. God, it's terrible. But I guess I need a way to vent about work, and I'm gonna start doing these because maybe it's better than being angry all the time. But I'm a pharmacy tech, and I work in a warehouse sort of situation, and some of the things that happen at work really get under my skin, and I need a place to vent. So I'm gonna start doing these stupid videos. One of the biggest things I find in every place that I worked, which is not many, is that communication is a massive fucking issue with every place that's considered an employer. They're just like, people for some reason when they get into a work situation cannot communicate, and that is such a huge problem because you have to communicate in order to work efficiently, and if you don't communicate, then shit falls apart very quickly, and it's not fair to the people that are employed through a company, or any company for that matter, and it's really irritating. My biggest problem right now, besides that, is the fact that my work likes to regulate overtime, which for the most part, at least at my work, at least half of us do like getting, but not a crap ton of it. At least, like, if you work 40 hours, most people don't prefer to get that same amount in overtime, but they do like to get overtime. There are people that get the same or roughly just under the same hours in overtime that they work regularly, and it's not right because there are people that need the overtime and they don't offer it to them, or they just don't they tell them that they can't get it, or that they're not allowed to get overtime. And it's not fair because there's always one person who can come and go as they please, and yet there are people who need the money, the extra money, and they don't get it, or they're not allowed to get it, and that's not right. And it's really irritating and pissing me off. And I guess I'm only focusing on it because I thought about it when I was a little drunk. Not super drunk, but I've had some wine. I guess if I had to do things my way, I would do like some former supervisor said and just start all over. I would completely clean house and start over, because I feel like a lot of the people that run my particular location for the company that I work for don't run it very well. I have been a supervisor, not in the same industry, but it's very hard to be a supervisor. I don't feel that even now at my age that I'm personally ready to be a supervisor in any industry, but I don't feel like the people that are supervisors, I'm sorry, this is really running around. I've never done one of these before. I don't feel like they are very up to the task, or they're either on the verge of retiring and they really don't care anymore, or they in general don't care because they've been working there so long and putting up with all the crap that entails everything that they do on a daily basis, that they just don't really give a crap. They seriously don't care. And in the industry that I work in, you have to care because we give out medicine to people who are trying to make the last of their days comfortable or manageable, or they're just literally trying to live every day to day in a manageable way, and it's awful. And some of them range from, you know, babies to very older people, and it's not appropriate to run a business or even a location of a business in a manner that isn't adequate, I guess would be a proper term. I don't feel they're running it in an adequate position. They're running it in, well, let's get this out on time. It doesn't matter if, you know, we have the medication on hand and say it's gonna be, you know, oh, it's gonna be 30 minutes late. And it's gonna be 30 minutes late because we're getting these last few orders in. They don't care. They're just like, oh, it's gotta be on time, and that's all that matters. They only care about the end product. And that's it, because it makes them look better. And that's not cool. I feel like that's not right. We're shortchanging our customers, and our goal is to please our customers, as with damn near every company on the face of the planet. And that's not right. You know, I work with pharmaceuticals, and while I personally don't have any real schooling or education or training on that topic, it's definitely something that's made me realize that that's a particular area that I want to further my education in, and I want to know the ins and outs of. And I feel like the place that I'm working at is not living up to that task. And they don't allow for you to advance unless you basically kiss a certain person's ass, or you apparently appeal physically to what they're looking for. And that's not right, because I feel like that's some form of discrimination and some form of, well, yeah, it's discrimination in my eyes. It's, you know, obviously not going to probably define the actual word, but everybody thinks differently, and that's, I mean, to me personally, that's not right. You should be willing to provide, you know, I don't know. I feel like some people get shortchanged because of the way they look, and that's not right. At least in my eyes, it's not. You know, people want to appeal, you know, physically or aesthetically to the way certain people expect supervisors or team leaders to look, and that's not right, because team leaders can look however the hell they want. I mean, yes, in each separate industry itself, you know, they have a standard of how they should look and how professionalism should look, and that's you know, that's expected. I think that should be expected, yes, but I mean, you shouldn't completely exclude somebody because they look aesthetically completely different from another person who may be less educated in the industry than say the person who doesn't look aesthetically pleasing to whoever's above them. And that's, you know, just because you promote like that, that's not the proper way to promote, I don't feel. I feel like you should promote, if you're going to promote within a company, you should promote the one who's more qualified, rather, you know, even if it's not so much an education perspective or even physical appearance perspective. I mean, if they dress, you know, properly, they're clean, they're, you know, they don't stink, you know, then maybe they're the ones that deserve the job. But who am I? Who am I to judge? Who am I to say whatever the hell I say? Because in my line of work, I don't really know a whole hell of a lot, apparently. I have to belch. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm kind of rambling, aren't I? I'm sorry. If you do hear the noise in the background, it's the anime in Japanese called The Irregulars at Magic School? I don't have the controller right now, so I don't know the exact title, but one of my friends recommended to me. And I'm watching it in Japanese again because I can't pay attention long enough. So yeah, this video is ridiculously long now, and I've just been rambling about absolutely nothing important to any of you. But if you did enjoy my drunken-ish rambling, can't speak English anymore, you can like this stupid video, or you cannot like it. I don't really care what you do. I'm just curious to see what the hell this looks like, and to see if anybody's paying attention to me out there. Because sometimes I do talk about things that are important, and sometimes I don't. Like now.